Good morning. It's a beautiful summer day and we are going on a drive with Lucky to an abandoned hot spring. Before we actually get there, we're going on a drive, one of Lucky's favorite drives. I think you'll really enjoy. The light was just perfect, hitting these beautiful rocks along the side of the road. When we take this road, Lucky instantly knows that there's going to be a great spot for him to get out and do a little romping and stomping. This is the old highway going to Butte. So enjoy this drive. So once we get to our favorite spot, we'll stop and smell some of the flowers. Okay, so here we are at Lucky's favorite place. I really enjoy it too. The choke cherries are in full bloom. It's going to be lots of choke cherries this year because we had so much water. And those are all the birds really in the background. There's a lot of great rocks up on the side of this hill. If you look up, everywhere you look, there's these huge rocks. We don't hike around there too much because there's really a lot of wildlife, bears, and I'm usually not prepared to fight off bear or moose or anything like that. So we just kind of go and take a little stretch and see what's going on, see what's popping up, what's growing. So there's lots of wildflowers coming up right now. We saw strawberries, lots of wild strawberries too. I just wanted to pan around here a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Now those rocks are huge. I would say like that one, 20 feet high. And I don't know if they'll show up too much in this video, but as I pan up the hillside here in a little bit, and you look closely, you might be able to see some of the bigger rocks up in there. When you're traveling over Homestake Pass, you see some of these, and there are places that you can go hiking. Well, you can go hiking in through this area and among the different rocks and so forth, and a lot of people do hike in this area. It's just beautiful. Good boy, Lucky. Okay, now we're getting close to, were discovered by John Paul. And then there were several different owners throughout history, but it was acquired in 1918 by several Butte businessmen. So one of them was James Finland, Roy Alley, he was the attorney for the Anaconda Company, John Corrett, and there were some other Butte entrepreneurs too. And during this time, the hotel, which was already established there, was then joined by a bathhouse and 100 canvas-roofed cottages. You know, at that time there were a lot of miners and a lot of people working in the mines around the area, so it was quite popular and it's a great recreational spot. Okay, this is the old Pipestone Hot Spring. Can't get up close because it's private property, but at one time this was quite a nice recreational area. All of this area has hot water underneath. In fact, people have to put in cooling tanks in their homes if they live around here, but of course there's not too many people. So I'll see if I can zoom in here and get a few close-ups. There were several old cabins back there, and I'll get those in a little bit, but let me zoom in here. Lots of interesting junk. There was a piano falling apart. Let me see if it's still there. Kind of sad that these places are just going by the wayside. But in a way, it's not too bad. One person owns this whole huge section, so that's kind of nice. It'll stay unpopulated. I've just always been fascinated with this spot. Advertisements bragged that the waters at temperatures around 100 and 136 degrees Fahrenheit cured rheumatism and paralysis, made ancient kidneys new, and eliminated ills. So it was quite a popular spot. For a short time, there was actually a small golf course, a croquet ground, a dance pavilion, and then of course the pool. And by 1932, Finland and Alley's group of entrepreneurs that's when they added the golf course and then a large indoor plunge and swimming pool. And believe it or not, that area was open until 1965. There's about 15 or so. Just zoom in close. It's a beautiful summer day here in Montana. So over the last 40 to 60 years, really, nothing's been going on here. It's ranch land, private property, so you can't really go wandering around or anything like that, and it'll be pretty dangerous to do that. Well, now you've seen it. I hope you enjoyed this little video of an old rundown hot springs. This water here would be mighty hot. You can actually see the heat coming up. Yep, that's not ordinary water. That's hot water. So down in here is Pipestone Creek. See if I can get up close. I actually just put in a new bridge. It was really cool before. It was an old rickety bridge. Maybe I've got some old photos of it. Oh, it's kind of hard to see that coming down, but this too would be really warm water. The cows are wondering what I'm doing. There's some interesting remnants of some decor, so probably right in here there was an entrance. Look at that, still standing. Probably had beautiful plants and everything in there. And now it's just for the cows. Well, I hope you enjoy these kinds of videos. We like to go to places around Montana, and when it's appropriate, do a little filming. So subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified for future videos. Enjoy and have a great summer. From the cows and Lucky.